Hello YouTube, how you doing Earthlings? Welcome to part 5 of my spider bot build. And strangely I just turned my camera off last time, so this is my second go. Right, I was interrupted by a phone call last time from my mum, which I had to take, but I ended up getting to the phone too late anyway, so everything was fine. Hello Mum. Right, so as you can see, it's had a little bit of a transformation since you last saw it. First of all, you can see the piece of metal aluminium wiring now. I'm going to glue these two bits of rubber together, but now this has got movement, you know, as long as the aluminium wire will allow it to move. So as you know, this one moves as well. And I've painted the end of the weapon now. I was saying to my mate about the idea I had about all these being sort of little robots in themselves. The gun as well, they've got the gun underneath here. I painted this up a bit. That one just snaps on there. All these being little robots of their own, they all sort of getting together on this old transport unit and going off to colonise Earth. I've got an idea for a base, and it's going to be about 1/48 scale, so that's the larger size airfix soldiers as opposed to the 1/72 scale. And I've got a vehicle, I think that's 1/35, 1/48 scale, something like that. And World War II vehicles. It's going to be a little. I want to start making some more bases because I've been not really getting into the base making. Yeah, and these are all so these you might have noticed all these little black dots glued all over. These are what I'm thinking are eyes. So it's just got nearly 30 eyes on it. You've got an eye on this little robot here. You've got a sort of camera eye on here, and you've got one underneath for here. So all of these are just more sort of making sure it can see everywhere. So. And I think it gives it quite a sort of a buggy look as well, but being sci-fi-ish as well. And also, I've now got some hairspray. 85p from Lidl's, so that will do. That will last for ages. That will do. And it's water soluble and everything. I've already tested it out. Right. So now at the moment I'm making some armour for its legs. I did have these things I was going to put just on there, but I thought they were just a bit too wide and bulky. And then I found I've seen a video of Andy Mecha doing this sort of scale armour. So what I've done is taken one of these, I've cut it down. This is the one I've done so far. Cut it down and shaped it nicely, and then transferred it over to all of these. So I'm in the process of cutting these out at the moment, and I'm just using my little disc, medium-sized disc, and just take my glasses off so I can see better. it's got diamond coating on the surface as well, I can just smooth it off roughly. And then a bit of my old well-used sanding paper that's to smooth it off. Anyway, that's those bits, and then I've got, so it's going to have these are the 3 bits I'm going to have on each of the legs. No, it's like that, there we are. So it's going to be kind of like that, which gives it sort of a more of a beetly look as well. Yeah, the rust coat came out really nicely, I think. I've painted this grey as well, and the gun grey, as you can see, and still got to choose a colour for this under section. I've painted the pistons, and I've still got, that should be okay. I've got some piping to come out at the end of the pistons for the hydraulics. I'll keep these silver, I think, they could look quite nice silver. And I've put a new lens on here. I took the nice lens off, and I thought that one would match up quite well with these ones, make it look much more like these are eyes as opposed to a completely different one here. Anyway, other uses for those nice ones out of my CD-ROMs. Anyway, yeah, so for the legs, I'm not sure what colour I'm doing for the legs. Yeah, so I've cut these bits out of this drinks bottle that I have here. See, yeah. So the legs, I was starting to sort of paint the indentations black. In fact, I've missed a little bit there, But yeah, so I've got a bit of touching up to do, and then I just ended up painting it all black, and the base here, and then I was maybe going to do a light grey coat over with my airbrush over some hairspray, and then sort of rub that back, and then maybe rub some of the black back to expose the grey underneath. I'm not sure. And the grey might be just the metal colour of this race of beings, or these alien beasts come down. I was going to do a big sort of a big indentation and a sort of a splattering out of this grey coloured metal, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I'll show you what I've done when I've done it. Also, another thing as well, very quickly, I want it to have sort of armour, so I want to have armour, this plating armour, the scallop armour down here as well somehow. So maybe have a breastplate here, and then maybe 2 or 3 other sort of bits that hang around the joints, and all of the sort of the bits that can stop it moving about. Anyway, that little glasses on again. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like and a subscribe if you haven't done so already. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and goodbye. And take care. And see my Patreon, and hit all the other buttons.